me, I be on my mission. Catch me, candid for these lenses. Catch me, one day whipping in his Benzes. Catch me, catch me, catch me. Catch me, like we playing on. Roll one, and you gon' sing along. Ay, sip some, and you gon' get your dance on. Catch me, catch me, catch me, yeah. Drowning in ambition now. Turning all these tables now.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Couch Creatives. I am your hostess with the mostest, Danielle, and I've got Tyler alongside me. Before we get into today's episode, I'd like to send a major shout out to Ghana Dude Hub and Speedo Juice Bar for partnering with us on today's video. Today in studio we've got multi-talented creatives, Hakeem and Jeff from Streetworkers Revival. Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome to the show, guys. Thank you for coming through. Hakeem, what's up, bro? Welcome to the show, bro. What's up, man? Jeff, do you feel me? Where do we start, man? I mean, just so much talent inside the room today, right? I mean, you guys are so diverse and just so multifaceted. Like, we can't really break you guys down. So, just a lovely way to start. Tell our viewers today a little bit about yourself. You know, just a little introduction. I think that's a nice way to start.
Okay. Firstly, like she said, I'm Hakeem, and that's one of my colleagues, co-worker, brother, whatever you want to call it, Jeff. We are part of a movement called Streetworkers Revival. I bet you're thinking, what is Streetworkers Revival? Okay, Streetworkers Revival, to put it in simpler terms, it's more of a group of creators that gets involved with, how do I say, a variety of creative things. Like mainly we started out with photography, and now we're doing, how do I say, events, things like that, just to do things that we're able to touch, you know, the youth of the community, you know what I mean? So people can get involved, you know what I mean? So that's what it is.
Wow, man, that's really, I think that's something that's really significant about you guys, is that you guys are giving back to the community and involving the community, you know, and that really stands out, you know. Like, can you tell us more about the projects that you guys have worked on before, maybe something recently that you guys have worked on?
Okay, for our most recent work we worked with was, if I'm not mistaken,
Art Club and Friends.
Yeah, Art Club and Friends. It's one of also, like, I don't know if you call it local, or it's a local brand that most people also like use. I think you can find it around, not mistaken, we in Old Biscuit Mall, not mistaken, Old Biscuit Mall. Yeah, we've worked with them. We've shot as basically an ad for them. We've used some of their clothes, and we also use some local, how do I say,
models.
Yeah, influencers and creators as well for that.
Wow, that's amazing, man. Cause like, Art Club and Friends, right? I think that's like, I've seen the brand myself. Like, some of the designs are epic, man. Like, some of the drip is just, oh man, like you look at it and it's like, I look good in that. That's all I'm thinking, like, I would look good in that. Like, that is Tyler all the way, man. I wouldn't even play with you guys. And I think like you guys actually like being able to work with these people, you know what I'm trying to say, and grow with all these brands. Because one thing I realized when it comes to like working as creatives, you need a team, and that's really, that's fundamental, man. You can't move alone, you know what I'm trying to say. People think you can move alone, obviously you can, but I think when you move with the team, you guys probably will agree with me, and maybe tell us a bit more about your team, you know, and what you guys do exactly, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, when it comes to like shooting an ad, as you guys were saying, how does it work? Like, who does what, you know? Because like, just break it down for us, just like a quick breakdown.
Okay. Firstly,
so mostly I come up with the concept and direct the whole like shoot and stuff like that. He's like the ex-director, and Akbar's like the photographer, and
cool.
Yeah, we have everybody on team as well.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
And we're a group of 8, if I'm not mistaken. So it's me, myself, and Jeff. There's Chosen. Shout out to Chosen.
Shout out to Chosen. Shout out to Chosen. Yo, shout out to Chosen wherever you are. Like, Chosen Zen, my nigga. Shout out to you, bro. Like,
we have Akbar, our photographer. Now he basically is like the biggest part of the group, because like he handles most of the photography and most of the gigs that we have. He's the biggest part. And we have Diana. She's like, how do I say, stylist. She helps people if we're shooting like for a brand,
and
or if it's our own things. And she's a makeup artist as well. So
wow, dope.
All of that, you know what I mean? As well as who else do we have?
Yuri.
We have Yuri. It's also, but he's more in the videography department. So Akbar does the pictures, he does the videos. So they work hand in hand that way.
Compatible.
That's dope, man. And how did all of this start? Like, who came up with the concept of Streetworkers Revival? How did you guys build? Because I see you guys, it's a very big platform, actually. So, like, where, how? Like,
Okay, firstly, we were in high school. You know, we were doing things before Streetworkers. But it wasn't like Streetworkers. We're doing things. We're into dancing. You know, part of our life, we're rappers. I can still spit, but I'm not gonna spit.
Whoa!
freestyle.
We got a challenge.
Not a rapper.
Let's go.
But yeah, we were in high school. We're doing things. We were just a bunch of people that like so much ideas. You know, fresh kids. We didn't believe in the system. We were just like, you know, we don't belong in school. We had so much ideas.
Oh, you guys were the troublemakers.
Basically.
And then he agrees. Okay.
Shut up. Yeah.
Even Joe.
Yeah.
If I tell it was a whole.
The silence is feeling.
So as I was saying, we're like, you know, then we saw other people, a bunch of people that came up and started taking pictures and started being like, you know, they had their own movement. And then Jeff came to us one day during break. He was like, yo, bro, let's start something. And I was like, okay, what do you want to start? Because whenever we have something, we always be like, let's do it. We always entertain the idea of what if we make it, you know what I mean? It's never all of, nah, but what if we don't make it, you know what I mean? So Jeff told us, okay, cool, guys, I've got this really crazy idea. Okay, cool, let's listen to it. How about we make a group of people that just take pictures but express themselves?
Jeff, you walked in like, how about we? Because being on the drawing board.
Basically told us in the corridors, school corridors, guys, break meeting. And we're like, okay, I bet we know.
I like you.
And then it's like, you know, break, we all carried our bags, you know. We went there, like we were in our circle, and he was like, yo guys, we need to do something. And I was like, okay, what do we need to do? Let's create a platform where we can express ourselves through our drip. And we're like, well, cool, we already dress good, so why not? You know what I mean? Why not?
Excuse the modesty.
Just saying. So, what could we like? We had this really big idea, but one thing we didn't have a name for the movement.
Yeah.
We didn't have a name for the movement. So we're just like, oh, cool. And we just took it, we ran with that idea, we ran with it. And then we're still stuck in a name. And then we had this girl, she also had her own thing. Her name was Chantel, shout out to Chantel. Then she told us, she gave us a brief idea of what we should call it, and that's where we came the name Streetworkers, because we do a lot of things in the streets.
Yeah.
Basically, most of our work is in the streets. You know what I mean? And that's where we believe we find most of the talent.
Where did the judgment come from though? Like, what do you guys judge off of, like skills or like, I don't know?
Overall, things we look on is like basically how you socialize, interact with other people. We don't want, because when we together, all of us, we all in the same level. There's nothing of a, I got 20K, you got 5K, I don't need to speak to you, why are you looking at me like that? And we all have to be at, you know what I mean? And there has to be equilibrium basically.
Yeah.
Everyone has to be like, to understand each other, you know what I mean? So that's how we all look at everything. So we look at that as well. We look at creativity. You know what I mean? We don't want to bring it in front of a camera and you ask us, how do I pose? No. You know what I mean? There's a reason why we called you there, because we see potential in you. You know what I mean? We called you there and you must track your stuff. But once it's come and say, okay, now I have to tell you how to do your things. You know what I mean now? And that's what most of the people were doing. They were just coming to us and telling us, give me a pose. You know what I mean? It was like,
Yo, so that was a cue. Like, if someone, that was like a red flag. Like,
that hurt my soul because I'm that person. Like,
I was like, yo, Chief, do you still want to do this, Chief? And Jay was like, nah, bro, we're doing it, bro, we're doing it. I was like, okay. So, end of the day, from 20 people, from 20, 30 people, it cut down to like 10. And from 10 to like 5. And from 5, and that's the number of people we have right now, that's 8. You know what I mean? We decided to keep the circle smaller because, you know, some people were very rebellious. Some people weren't very respectful of our, you know what I mean? Not demands, but, you know what I mean? Requirements to be like with us, you know what I mean? So that's what we have. When it comes to promotions and things like, we have no problem with that because we know we get things done. You know what I mean? So if we say we're gonna push for 20K, we're gonna push for 20k people, and 20k people will pull up at our event. And like, I remember that day, 20 people, more than like 100 people were there, and we expected like 100 people, and like we got like over 150 people at the event. And it was very successful, you know what I mean? And as I Shake the Roof happened, I woke up one morning, it's like, let's make an event. Okay, cool. That's when we met. That's when we met Ishmael. Ishmael gave us the whole sound and the venue to use.
Wow.
I mean, everything was very last minute, but you know, everything pulled through. You know, everyone went happy, and it became a story. And it became high demand. Everyone's like, yo, Shake the Roof Part 2, Shake the Roof Part 2, and that's where we at right now.
From me, what advice do you have for upcoming artists who haven't had their content out there yet, but they're trying to establish a team to stay within, because it's really important to be on the same page as a collective, a group of creatives, because we have all different visions. You need to be able to communicate with each other. So what is your best advice for upcoming artists that want to do something similar with the team?
Okay, for me, my advice I'll give is set a common goal, basically. Something that you guys feel like you all could achieve. So if, let's say, our goals to both, for the page, let's say you have a page, something whatever you guys going, let's say the goal is like, we need like 20k for this page or 10k followers for this page. You all, despite of your different visions, you all need to work to make that 20k, you know what I mean? And once you reach the first goal, you realize that understanding each other will be easier, because now, instead of everyone having different, ways to do something, you have like a common, a common vision, basically. You know what I mean? Common. And when things are when everyone is in the same path, you don't even have to explain something. The person already knows what you're talking about. It's essentially like, guys, what if we did this and be like, yeah, get it, you know what I mean? It's those type of. So I think that you should do that, and you should keep your circle very small. Very small. The same people you started with, the same people you should remain with. No in and outs, no 5-month friendships, things like that. It should be something, I mean, the longer the friendship, the stronger the vision is. That's what I would give other people. You know what I mean? Another thing is also be open-minded as well. But stay within the circle. Stay within the circle. Take advice from people that has seen your struggle, basically. If you guys have struggled together, things will be easier. Another thing, if you guys struggle together, have seen each other struggle, things will be easy.
So how do you handle the pressure now that she's okay?
Pressure. Speaking of pressure, at Shake the Roof we had a whole commotion because the lines were like so long, and like it was just me and Jeff in front. I had to sanitize people, and Jeff had to keep.
Wait, this was during COVID times.
Yes. Level 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think it was the first lockdown.
Level 3.
Yeah, level 3 that we had our event. So yeah, pressure. How do we deal with pressure? Okay, cool.
Wait, so you were out here breaking the law?
So guys, most of y'all are family by the surname Mukendi.
Not all of us. Just Jeff and his younger brother Neville, but he's not here today. But we're just like looking at you. People, you know, people think we're twins, eh? I want to lie to you, eh? We'll be walking in town and people come to me, yo, you're Jeff's brother. I'm like, yo, no.
Deny him like Peter denied Jesus.
Some pretty girls will come to me, you're Jeff, right? I'm like, yeah, I can be whatever you want. I can be Jeff, you know, Jeff, you know what I mean? But you know, occasions like, you know, because Jeff does most of the, promotional part of the Streetworkers, you know what I mean? Because when people see Streetworkers, they see Jeff, you know what I mean? Because Jeff basically is the front of, because we look at promotion. Promotion is our biggest aspect, you know what I mean? Because if you're not promoting, not making noise, you know what I mean? No one's gonna know about you.
Yeah.
Even if you're doing that, make noise. So when you actually do something, people will be like, okay, cool, you know what I mean? I've heard about this guy, you know what I mean? Things like that. And that's Jeff. And like, I kid you not, walk with Jeff in town. when there's an event, you have to hold Jeff by his hand. I swear, otherwise Jeff will disappear. And you'll be like, oh my God, it's Jeff. You really have to go fetch people. You have to go fetch people. Like, sorry, I need to fetch Jeff.
No photos, please. Living a dream.
You know what I mean?
Okay, a very important question. Do you guys make money?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We do make money.
No, I have to know because I guys, I'm not a gold digger. I make my own money. We established this 10 episodes ago. No, the reason why I'm asking is because you know, you grow up and your parents, like, they never saw like creatives or what you're doing as a career.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It's like, look, I want to fulfill my passion, and this is a lesson that I had to learn the hard way, guys. I want to fulfill my passion, but at the end of the day, I cannot survive. I cannot live off of passion. So, you know, to the other young people out there that are looking to go into the creative realm, I'm calling it a realm because I just think it's something so spectacular. You know, we need to know, like, yo, I want to do this, I want to go into fashion, I want to go into design, but am I going to make money? Will I be able to live? Do you know, like
True, okay, cool.
And also, I just want to secure that bag.
We do make money. But at first, it was more about exposure at first.
Yeah.
But now we saw, okay, cool, but exposure can only get you this far. You know what I mean, in life. And we're just like, nah, you know what I mean? And that's a point where every creative, it's a phase every creative goes to. It's called realizing your worth. You know what I mean? We know, nah, bruh, I shouldn't be doing things for free, bruh. You know what I mean? You know, people, especially when you get so many people coming to you and be like, yo, man, this shit is dope, bro. You know what I mean? And you just out here, you just like, yeah, but you know, times are tough. You know what I mean? You know, but now, when you realize that, and you realize, okay, cool, I'm not supposed to be shooting things for 500 Rand. I should be moving to 2,000 Rand, things like that.
Yeah.
And if your work is 2,000 Rand, people will pay 2,000 Rand for stuff. You know what I mean? That's how it is in life. Like same things. I'm sorry, I'm referring to Shake the Roof because like it was a big stamp of our life. You know what I mean? When we tried to make tickets, because a new event, we weren't sure if we should make tickets like expensive or like cheap, you know what I mean? But like, bro, we Streetworkers, you know what I mean? People know us, bro. And people want to be there. People will pay, bro.
Yeah. People
will pay for vibes, bro. We'll pay for vibes. And we put prices in, people came in hundreds, people came with families, people came with this and that, squads and stuff and things like that. And as soon as you realize your worth, I'm sure not everyone is going to accept the change in your life. It's like, yo, last week you're 500, now today you know. Today you are switching up.
Yeah.
That's so profound.
You know
That's so
what I mean?
profound.
But like, that's when you know people are not there because of your work, because of your craft. People are just there because like you convenient.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And that's what we don't want to be. We don't want to be those people that say, how do I say, nah, we'll just go to, you know, basically we don't want to be a sponsor shop. Basically.
Yeah.
We don't want to be Pick and Pay. Everything is just good.
Overlays.
Rewards, you know what I mean?
I think that is something that's really important, and I mean we've touched on this with a lot of the creatives that have been on the show, but it's something that Libs and Mags, shout out to you guys, I miss you guys, come back. They really emphasize that, and the thing is, like, when you don't know your worth and you're charging people 500 Rand for 2,000 Rand shoot, you're making it difficult for the next creator. You're stopping their bag from coming because now you that are Streetworkers Revival, you guys are this major platform, you're charging 500 Rand, and then Danelle comes and her work is 1.5, but now Tyler's gonna tell me, yeah, but Streetworkers charge 500, bruh. I don't care.
You know what I mean?
I don't care. At the end of the day, I know my work, bruh. I'm gonna hit that angles, I got the lighting. You wanna come tell me about Streetworkers, that's still, but
Pass. Let's go. And just to touch on what you were saying, man, you know, like about just realizing your worth and cause I think that's really fundamental, you know, like when you as an artist just realize, okay, cool, like there's more that I could actually contribute, and this is what I actually have to give, and then how to put a price on it, that's something else. I don't know how you guys came up with that. Like, how do you guys, because you were saying now with Shake the Roof, like you guys had difficulty establishing how many people were going to come.
Firstly, you need to look at your target market. people always say that.
Yeah.
Who you want to come to, whether it's a brand, whether it's videos you're making, whether it's TikToks, whether it's things like that. You need to look at who is it that you are, us to everyone. It could be other creatives, it could be musicians, it could be people that are doing things, you know what I mean? We don't care. There's no criteria that you have to meet to be able to have access to our things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can literally be just anyone and just like our stuff, and we'll reach out to you as well. It's not a one-sided relationship basically. If you had a vision and your vision is reasonable and we've taken account to it, we'll actually call you to the shooting like, cool, let's make this thing happen, you know what I mean? Then again, we're giving opportunities to other people, so we don't eat alone, other people eat as well, you know what I mean? It's a thing like that, because like firstly we're shooting ourselves, taking pictures of our own models basically. But then we realize like we say that we're giving back to the youth, but yet it's just our faces, you know what I mean? Let's make a change, you know what I mean? Let's put other people, and that's when we started a project called 10 Faces.
Shout out to our sponsor at Speedo. Shout out to Speedo for providing us with today's beverages. If you haven't yet tried Speedo, Speedo is our sponsor. Be sure to check them out on Uber Eats, and plus they're on Danielle on Instagram at Speedo. Go follow them, you give them a like. The juices are spectacular, guys. I've tried some myself today. We're being sponsored by them. So please listen to the feedback from our guests, and I look forward to hearing what you guys think about Speedo, man.
Yeah, guys, they do milkshakes and smoothies and juices. Can you come? Hi.
She's like, yo.
And it's organic. It's 100% gas. It's really good. Sweet treats to detox.
Speedo juice.
Look how pretty it is. Like, look at
Speedo.
So guys, we are about to review Speedo. Our guests are about to try it for the first time. Tell us what you're tasting. What is it tantalizing?
Drum roll, please.
It tastes like a banana.
Do you taste banana? Guys, I think today we've all got smoothies. We've just got the fruit smoothies. So Jeff and I've got the same one. Hello. And then Hakeem and Ty have got the same one.
Cheers, bro. Cheers,
you guys
bro.
are so extra.
You guys can't cheers with us. If you got this flavor. What flavor is this, by the way?
My brother.
Okay. It's actually worth it, eh? It's actually worth it.
What does it taste like, Hakeem?
It tastes like, you know, guava, and has that strawberry, you know, tang to it. Like the way I like my women.
It's like the way you like it. My word. No.
Just saying.
Wow. I get that. It's like a strawberry feel. Like
You know
I get
what
like
mean?
a.
It's like all these flavors packed in one slurp.
Okay.
we're so doing an advert for Speedo Juice Bar. Shout out. I feel like there's so many ways to describe like just the flavors and how they just the taste buds. Like my taste buds are having like.
We say Leon Schuster, dat voel ik tong. Waar engel het op mijn tong gepiepie. Remember, shout out to Leon Schuster if you see this. Yeah.
Wat?
Engel het op mijn tong
gepiepie.
Dat is lekker.
Soeproet.
Soeproet. Ja.
What's shout out?
Shout out to Leon Schuster, to Shaks. That brew.
Leon. Daar is die camera.
I see what you did there. I see.
But shout out to Leon Schuster. Like the juices are amazing. If you haven't yet, do go try them at Speedo Juice Bar on Instagram, at Speedo Juice Bar on
Facebook,
Uber Eats, on Facebook. Order yourself some. The flavors are spectacular. And once you do, please hit me up and be like, hey, like Tyler, I ordered and it is what you said it was, because I'm telling you, you can never go wrong. If I had to rate this, I would definitely say it's a 10 out of 10, even to go beyond like 14 out of 10 if that was such thing, because my taste buds are literally having an orgasm right now.
this is where we stop it. We are going to be demonetized for this. It's fine. Joking. Anyway, guys, I've learned so much today from these two chains from Streetworkers Revival. Thank you guys so much for taking your time to join us on the couch. I hope you enjoyed the couch, a special couch.
Yes, I did.
Usually people do not want to leave when they come here. Like, you know what I'm gonna say? Like, the couch is just so comfortable. We had some people want to take it with them one time. It's the couch for us.
Put your back, hey? Might go with the whole studio.
Yeah, get these guys. These guys. This really taking over, man.
We want to take the whole studio, bro. We're taking time and the bell, bro, and the couch and everything, bro.
We always have a saying where we're gonna take over Cape Town, including your studio.
Alice and everything, dog.
This is my house. Yo. Joking, guys. It's fun. You guys are more than welcome. Thank you for attempting to take over our studio today. We really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you to Ty as well for just being here. Immaculate vibes, immaculate energy. Shout out to Caleb and Gabe and what's his name again?
I
forgot, guys.
Shout out to Denal, guys. Shout out to Denal Haynes. Shout out to Denal Haynes, my co-host. Looking all gorgeous over there. Shout out to the guests. We had a very spectacular show here.
Shout out to the special guests in the morning.
Shout out to everyone that's in studio. Shout out to studios. Let's fucking
Okay, quickly, guys, where can we find you guys on the socials? We're just gonna put it up here or there, somewhere.
She just wants to put it somewhere.
Yeah.
You can find us on Instagram. Catch us on Instagram at Streetworkers Revival. Yeah, Streetworkers Revival, and on Twitter we can find us at Instagram, Streetworkers Revival as well. Just type SWR or Streetworkers Revival, and
Do you guys have personal accounts?
yes, I do.
Do you guys have girlfriends?
Okay, you can catch me at Hakeem's in Tokyo _ and okay, actually Sincerely Tokyo. Sorry, that's my older handle. I don't know why it came to here, but anyways, Sincerely Tokyo _ and you can catch Jeff at
Everybody's uncle.
yeah, because it's everybody's
You guys can catch me. Y'all know where to catch me. It will be down there, and Ty will be
Up there. I'm always up there. Ain't coming down.
Yeah.
Ain't coming down.
And most importantly, thank you to you guys for tuning in at every episode and showing us love and support. Let us know in the comments who you want to see on the couch next.
Catch me